This is the theme song for the final battle. It is so big, bold, and so strong. He tried to kill me with a forklift. Okay, enough of that. Mr. Science Theater reference. Hey everybody, this is Zelda. You're just in time for another episode of Let's Play Zelda Ocarina of Time. Yeah, for those of you that don't know, that was a Mystery Science Theater reference. Basically that was a show that the guys that watch movies and make fun of the bad movies and make fun of them while they're watching it. And that was one of the running jokes in the series. Anyway, in the last episode, we went through the rest of the Shadow Temple and got up to the Boss Temple. And what we're doing right now is I'm doing some self-preparation mid-fall. Because this is going to be a bit of a, I guess you could say a bit of a challenging boss. Not really. Definitely easier than Phantom Ganon. Yeah, that guy does not want me to kill him. But here we get some like zombie-looking hands. And holy crap, what the hell is that thing? That's a Phantom Shadow Beast Bongo Bongo. Okay, so basically, geez, stand still, Bongo. Okay, he's a boss of Shadow Temple, provides for the well. Look at it with the eye of truth. Here you see what happens if you let his hands catch you. But what you're supposed to do is come on, hit him, and use the eye of truth to actually see the real thing. Did I not hit him? Okay, I swear to you, this boss is not this hard. And just kind of wailing him with the sword. Basically, what you want to do is you want to hit his hands. Come on, Do I have a fairy? Yes, I have a fairy. Good. Okay, when I fought this boss. Okay, I'm going to tell you, this is my second recording because I had to scrap the other one because my emulator decided to screw up midway through. It is not this hard. Though if you do take too long. Okay, if you take too long, it will come to bite you in the butt. Basically, hit him with the arrows. And then wheel him with the sword. There. Should not be this hard. But anyway, if you stand still for there. And let's see, wait from and well, this shouldn't be much longer left. Yay, we beat him! The main thing that makes this battle hard is when he's moving around and hitting the bongo drums. As you can tell, I equipped the hover boots. I think they help a little bit. I'm not entirely sure if that's true. It could just be a superstition. It could make no difference at all. But I don't know. I just remember as a kid using the hover boots a lot in this dungeon. Like almost throughout the entirety of the dungeon and getting sick and tired of it right after that dungeon. So yeah. You get a piece of heart, yay! Then we're gonna go ahead and unequip the boots. Cause they're a pain to walk around in. And we're gonna go ahead and free the next stage! I wonder who it's going to be. Oh look, it's Impa! And she hasn't aged a day in 7 years. Wow. Probably the only one, the Goron guy, I can't think of his name right now. Darunia, was it? Or am I thinking of the other Goron from the other game? Anyway, the boy with both noble Zelda's Ocarina, as I expected. You have come. I am Impa, one of the Sheikah. I am Princess Zelda's caretaker, and I am also the sage who guards the Shadow Temple. Kind of stuff we kind of already knew. I don't know. We Sheikah have served the royalty of Hyrule for generation to generation as attendants. However, on that day, 7 years ago, Ganondorf suddenly attacked, and Hyrule Castle surrendered after a short time. Ganondorf's target was one of the keys of the Sacred Realm, the hidden treasure of the royal family, the Ocarina of Time. My duty bound me to take Zelda out of Ganondorf's reach. When last I saw you, we made our escape from the castle. You were just a lad. Now I see that you have become a fine hero. There's nothing to worry about. The princess is safe now. Soon you'll meet her, face to face, and she will explain everything. That is when we, the six wise ones, will seal up the evil king and return peace to Hyrule. I have to stay here. You go to Princess Zelda's side and protect her on my behalf. Now I put my power, which should be helpful to you, into this medallion. Yay, we get another medallion! That puts us up to 5, I believe. Yep. We received the Shadow Medallion. Impa awakens as a sage and adds her power to yours. Yay! Please look after the princess. Well, we would if we knew where she was. Though technically we already do. And technically we already do know where she is. It's just we don't actually know yet. And yeah, in case you're wondering, I'm trying to avoid spoilers for those who've never played the game. You know, those 5 people that only own the PlayStation, or... Okay, so the PlayStation is more popular than that. You know, there's a couple hundred people that only own the PlayStation, the 5 people that own an Atari Jaguar. Yeah. I'm not even sure if I'm kidding about that. From what I understand, the Atari Jaguar was really bad and only 5 people bought it. The funny thing is, I can believe that. I know how bad the system is. I saw Angry Video Game Nerd's review of it, and how hard and how much trouble he had getting it to work. At least the CD attachment, anyway. And I saw the Spoony One's review of the Highlander game for it. And I can definitely see why no one bought it. It didn't work. And the possibilities of things that could go wrong is what couldn't go wrong. I mean, it's kind of scary when you think about that. It's like that. It's that bad that there's like a million things that could go wrong with it, and it all happens. And it's not because like the consoles are old or anything. It's because like stuff like the CD holder, the lid would jam down, clamp on so tight that you wouldn't be able to move the disc. If you didn't have everything hooked up just right, it wouldn't work. The attachment for the CD attachment itself, even you had to plug into the console for whatever reason. Well, obviously because it was originally a cartridge thing. It was originally a cartridge attachment, and then they attached the CD for some reason, instead of just making a whole new system. I guess it's because it would be cheaper to do that, and they could charge more, I don't know. We're gonna break this rock real quick. I'm curious to see if it's possible. And then on top of that, like, no, there's nothing there. Curling bomb and seeing if a hole pops up. Must be... Huh. Could've sworn there was... Oh, well. Anyway, that was a bit disappointing. Yeah, I will say, though, speaking of game systems, I of course was an N64 man myself, so I owned the N64, played it, and never looked back. Loved it. Loved almost 90% of the games on it. So, yeah, I think it's safe to say that I'm a Nintendo fan. With that said, I did know a friend who owned a PlayStation. They did not have a memory card, but they did have a copy of Crash Bandicoot Warped, I believe it was. It's the third game in the series. It's like the time travel one. I would play the crap out of that, though I'd only get through like the first few levels before we had to turn it off. And I remember sucking at one of the levels, and man, this episode is filled with disappointment. There's no holes anywhere. I guess that's good. I mean, that means there's no plot holes. There's no holes in this plot. It stands up very well. I think there's some spots here we can get as a kid. That we need the seeds for. But yeah, if you try to come here as a kid, there's a gate, I think, right here that blocks your path. Yeah, we ran into this guy earlier and talked to him, and he said that his crew had all left for the Gerudos. Going to the fortress, would you mind finding out what my workers are doing over there? So yeah, let's go ahead and do that. Let's be a good Samaritan. And yes, this is like the coolest song in this game. I don't know why I like it so much. Naturally we can't use a bonus for this area, for whatever reason. But here we are entering Gerudo Fortress. Mainly this is where we get to play Solid Snake style here. And we kind of have to be weary of what happens. Because we will get caught like that. And instead of dying, instead of fighting these women off like we could. By the way, for those of you that aren't in the know, the Gerudo tribe, stupid kid, get in there and keep quiet. The Gerudo tribe is almost entirely female, with one exception, that being Ganondorf. Yeah. I believe I mentioned this earlier, having questioning the effects of an all one gender tribe, though I guess, you could look at it like like the Jurassic Park theory, life will find a way. Yeah. I don't know what's so funny about that, but I don't know, it's kind of find it funny that an all-female tribe can exist, period. I guess they're kind of supposed to be reminiscent of the Amazons of our world. Yeah, as you can see, we can hit them with an arrow. Really. Yeah, I'm so not gonna be able to do this very well. Patience, that's the key. Unfortunately, I don't have patience. Let me just go ahead and see if I can get up here. Oh, that didn't work. But yeah, you gotta be very careful here. Actually, this is one of the areas I was supposed to go to. Hey, young man, over there, look at the cell. Talk to this guy. I have no idea where you come from, but you must have a lot of guts to make it past all the guards around here. Yeah, sure, let's do that. All my fellow carpenters are in prison somewhere in here. If you can get us out of here, we'll repay the favor somehow. But be careful. There should be Gerudo guards somewhere around here. Whoa, watch out! And there we go. This is one of those. I think if you get hit once, you're not supposed. Yeah, you can't get hit. You can't even get hit once. But you have to hit them like 3 times. So, well, more than 3 times. There we go. Yeah. Basically, you get it once, you get into prison. So, it's better than dying. But, at least they run away after you hit them a couple times, so, yeah, that's always good. Yeah, he's happy, so let's free him real quick. You want to talk to the guys. Our goal here is basically just to free everyone here. Did you come to save me? Well, that's just swell. I'm Ichiro, the carpenter. Ichiro. We were really interested in joining their all-female group, but they locked us up like that just because we're men. Well, duh, it's an all-female group. I don't think they let guys in. I mean, did you ever have a... Two of my fellows have also been captured, so please help them escape too. Yeah, like, you remember those tree forts that you would make as a kid? Like, I'd say like no girls allowed. Well, this is kind of like one of those tree forts, except it's for girls only and no boys allowed. And pretty much I remember that they would lock you up in jail too, and when I was a kid too. So honestly, when I was a kid, I was liked by all the girls. That kind of faded as time went by and I grew up. Got less cute. Look out there, you can see some guards. They won't really see you. Well, except for that one that just turned right there. I think I'm going to end the video off here for now. Let me start wrapping up the video. I believe, like, one thing you're going to want to use is definitely use your camera. It's very difficult to see around these corners. But I think we're okay over here, so we can like just get back here. Yeah, I think there's a guard up there that she won't be able to see us. But as you notice, real quick before I end the video, as you notice, you can hit them with the arrows, and I think you can even hit them with a long shot if you're close enough, and it'll just knock them out. You can hit them all you want, it'll just knock them out. Temporarily, of course. They'll get back up eventually, and it's kind of an important thing to do, to utilize that to get through this dungeon, or this micro dungeon. I like to think of it as a maze instead of a dungeon. It's damn well difficult to memorize where to go. But anyway, with all that said, I'm going to go ahead and end the video off here for now. So, in the next episode, we will continue on through this maze. Hopefully get the other 3 guys saved and make our progress through here. But until then, I'll see you guys later. And I got to stop moving around the Wii remote so much. But anyway, see you guys later.